Imagine life without death. Imagine experience without exhaustion. Imagine time without wear. Imagine influence without responsibility. Imagine never paying any price. An existence of bliss, singular, but surely one worth sharing. To make another one like you, a partner in crime until the end of time. The perfect relationship or the perfect trap. Together you share the dawning of a day that never ends, without the peace of oblivion that night brings. No starting over, no exit, nothing ever forgotten. If you let something grow beyond any natural border, it becomes unrecognizable, inescapable, smothering. Eternity, contrary to belief, is not heaven. It is hell. Everything on earth must end. Endings are not a bad thing. They're a necessary thing. Without them, the story stops being a story. It becomes a curse without pause. What is never whispered in the vampire story is this: how do you break up when your partner knows your every secret, is tied to you by supernatural blood, can never die, and will never leave your side? 1983's The Hunger describes the tragedy of the vampire. Two beings exist in New York, feeding off the victims they entrance and drift away with. Fast, sleek, youthful, and fierce, they take what they want, damn the rest. Before Eve, Lilith beckoned to Adam from the tree of life. That trick that the woman taught the man of avoiding time does not work forever, and soon the male begins to age. Slow, wrinkled, old and mellowed, he withers, and his lover, now his abandoner, leaves him with the mementos of a past that is more a graveyard than a place of living memory. Before his fall, the man had sought help from a scientist who was studying aging. Intrigued by his rapidly changing age, the scientist calls after him, instead finding the woman, finding a place at her side as her new lover, her new victim. Whatever comes from this can be what has come before, but maybe not after. Maybe. I really enjoyed The Hunger. It's part of that family of impossibly cool, slick 80s horror movies like Body Double, Cat People, and The Terminator. Blade Runner for the creatures of the night. It looks good today, maybe even better when compared to modern films. The cinematography is excellent. The Hunger also features great special effects, and David Bowie's aged makeup was excellently referred to as makeup illusions in the opening credits. There's a huge payoff in the finale with these effects. The Hunger tells its story with visual flourishes and montages more than dialogue. The Hunger is more of a tale heard and retold over the ages than a first-hand account of something happening. Not a perfect painting, but a bold one with real terror that is not just from the viewing of it, but from the lessons the lines of its art tell you, and the thoughts they bring up later. Many will explain that The Hunger story is a cautionary tale on drug use, but to me, The Hunger story is the ultimate warning against entering relationships. The way that the female vampire is shown appearing in the scientist's vision, thoughts, how the scientist hungers for phone calls from her, how the scientist lies to herself and others. It's the classic ugly relationship and very ugly breakup story. We let people we love get into our minds. We spend part of our lives with them, and then we walk away. But just like bodies in an attic, they never really leave our minds, never really die. These echoes are the vampiric remains, our memories of loved ones, things that no human has truly figured out how to expel. Not totally. How many of these things can you contain inside yourself without losing some essential part of who you are? The Hunger is as horrifying as it is relatable. I give this one 4 out of 5 cranky monkeys. Definitely check it out.